Hello everyone, hello and welcome back to those who are subscribed, and welcome to the new people that are just popping in if you're just wanting to see something different. Today I am going to do a pick a card, which I haven't done before on my channel. It's my first pick a card. So I thought I would use the Sacred Creators Oracle just to give a little bit of guidance on which pile you want to pick. This is the time for us to focus and relook at our lives to see if we are happy with the way we are living, and if we're not, then we have a portal coming in tomorrow that will give us a chance, and the energy a little bit before and a little bit after, to take us through to a place where we are absolutely happy with what we are aligning with. Okay, number one, thank you for being here. Let's have a look at your cards. Let's have a look to see how we can unpack your message for you. So you've got the rune of constraint. All right, and with constraint comes the learning to deal with the pressures of life. And with your other card, you've got the edge of evolution feels messy. So you're obviously, if you've chosen this pile and it doesn't resonate with you, that's fine. But for the energy that Spirit has brought through for pile one, is this feeling of that your identity is in a little bit of shadow, that you are repressed, you're sitting in a world of constraint that's like, you might feel as if you've got so many questions, so many things happening around you, and with that it's not meeting your needs. So with this 8/8 portal that's coming in tomorrow, it's very much asking you to grab onto the abundant energy, to use this time to try and clear yourself of the path that you're going in and align yourself with the path that you should be going into to meet your needs. Because this rune is about that unable to move forward, that you've got these delays that are keeping you back, and it's starting to feel very messy for you. It's urging you to find a way forward, to try and to clear that, because you truly matter. I mean, your life matters. So why be living a life where you can have tools around you to help you get out of this? So let's see what comes through for you, so that we can try and help you move past this. So I'm going to be using my tarot deck. Where's the box now? Here it is. It's the Tarot of Oneness. Absolutely beautiful deck. It's the perspective of the person looking down at the card. So this is you looking at the card, getting advice. So I've decided to use it today so that we can have the perspective of ourselves. Gosh, Tracy, moving all this around. So I'm asking Spirit, how can we help pile number one create a space for themselves or hold space for themselves to align much better with their lives? They need some kind of tools, some kind of device to get away from this messy edge that they're living on. Please, Spirit, may pile number one give some tools to get through this messy edge that they're living on. How can we help them? How can we help them get through this? How can we help them get through this? Let's see what wants to come through for you. I'm feeling that one there. Okay, let's take that pile. Oh, at the bottom of the deck you've got Three of Swords. So this very much fits in with okay, we'll go through that card now, but this very much fits in with what I'm feeling about your messages here. The Three of Swords is usually always the outside world completely breaking down your inside. So for me, this is very much, because the bottom of the deck for me is always the Shadow card, and this speaks into what is coming through here for you. I'm so sorry what you are going through. If this is what you're going through, this is definitely a specific message for somebody, and we've got to try and find a way to not let the outside rule our inside. So let's see what we've got here. We've got the Moon card. I'll move this back over here. And I think with your angel charm coming through. There has to be, maybe there's been a loss of connection for you with the other side, with your helpers, and this is a reminder to please connect with yourself there. Connect with them, with whoever them is for you. Angels, I've got a dragon guide that helps me with my cards. There's unicorns, there's fairies, there's, if you're on this page, you'll understand that this is not a it's not like whoa stuff. This is real stuff. You know, there's definitely beings more than ourselves out there. So connect to whoever makes you feel comfortable, and obviously protect yourself. So you've got the Moon, you've got the Eight of Pentacles, you've got the Seven of Cups, and you've got the Fool. Can you see all of those? I think I can put that there. And then you've got the Fool at the bottom. So the Moon card is usually about that fear that we live in. We live in that fear of our journey. We have, everything always looks so much scarier in the night. And with this card is the energy of how you are feeling right now. Is that, where do I go? What do I do next? How do I advance forward when I feel that everything is against me, and there's a bit of deception that comes in with this card because of how your thoughts are, how you live in that, and that everybody is out to get you maybe, or you're so afraid of the journey of what's going to next step. You're always looking for the next satisfaction, or the next confirmation that everything is going to be okay. And you've got confirmation here, everything is going to be okay. We will find that way through for you. So overwhelm, you need to focus on what is good for you. So usually with these cards here, I'm gonna actually put them this way around. The Seven of Cups is an emotional card. It's that, what do I do next? I have no idea what's coming up in my life. I don't know where I'm going. I don't know what I'm doing. There's so many things that I want to do, or this could also mean so many things that you have fulfilled, but you're not actually looking at them in that way anymore. You're looking at them with, I need to get on. I need to focus. I need to master what I've got. So this is definitely a energy of not being grounded, of not being in a way of enjoying your life. And this Tree of Life here in this picture here, I absolutely love this card. Look at this focus. So this Eight of Pentacles is usually meaning focus on what you're good at. Focus on what you can use in your life, that you can take forward as a tool to make your life better. And this Tree of Life here, you know, the Tree of Life has a journey every day, every year. A whole life can be one trip into the Tree of Life. And there are going to be times when you are going to be in the dark, but that's where you grow, and that is where you find out what it is that you are good at, and they can move you forward. Now this tattoo artist is using her skills to focus on what is bringing in joy for her, and that is what you need to be doing. Focus on what it is that you are good at, that's working for you, and you can make that choice in that direction. Don't worry about the choices that you have made that maybe didn't work. There are no mistakes. You're always learning. You're always gaining a path forward. And with your card at the bottom here, the Fool card, the Fool card tells me that you can take that next step, not knowing what's on the bottom there. Like you are at the end of a precipice here. Take the leap. You've got Spirit's what's the word? Go ahead. This card is always you need to end a cycle, and you need to start a new cycle on something that's going to be for you. You can't be sitting in this energy of, I don't know where I'm messy, I'm on the edge of evolution. And here, the edge of evolution feels messy. This is the card saying it is messy, but you need to take the leap into the next. So you can't be staying in the space that you're in here, sitting in this space the whole time. And I said to you, I'd explain this next card to you, life force energy. So what this card means, let's put this here. Life force energy means that there's energy. Every single thing in life has an energy. You have energy. Your thoughts have energy. The car you drive, the people around you, everything is affecting everybody all the time. And if you're allowing life to be negatively affecting you, you will feel like you are messy. So that is what this card is about here, this Three of Swords. It's definitely about that everything that's coming at you is bogging you down, and it's creating a place where you feel so hurt and so stuck because you are allowing the outside to dictate your inside. Now, you can't be touched inside. You can't be. Your energy is life forcible. That tree of life is your path to follow. Nothing can touch you on that path but what you allow. So what are you allowing to destroy your messy existence? And this rune of constraint, it's like you are feeling like you are totally constrained. But you have the life force. You have the ability to get out there and get going into your life. You have that, the tools. These are the tools of life. What you don't see is out there. What you don't see is waiting for you. Try and have a little bit of a oomph in your life to take that leap. That's what the Fool card is about, is taking that leap, going forward. Wow. Let's see what, I'm going to just actually do a Goddess card just to add more onto this, give you some more layers, some more tools. You know, this Fool card also, it's, this person is a mountain climber. They are out in nature. Maybe give yourself that kind of a different outlook on life. Don't be stuck in the four walls that you're in your mind. Open your mind a bit so that you can see the wood for the trees. I'm going to put that there. Make sure that you can see the wood for the trees. And both these cards are nature cards. They are asking you to get out, and I don't know why that came through for you, but I just feel that you need to try and get out of the routines that you're in, because they could be so monotonous that you don't see a way out of it. So let's see what I'm using this Goddess Guidance Oracle here. Let's just see what we can guide you with this Goddess Guidance Oracle. All right, Goddesses, what do you have to offer Power One? Beautiful Power One, who is amazing. What have you got? Ooh, that is very interesting. I'm actually going to turn that over and try and use that in the reading as well. So this could be to specific people that you are so worried spiritually about people are out there in your lives. You're so worried about being safe. You're so worried about the dangers of life, the fear of life, what, you know, you can't go on any journeys. You're so afraid of going outside. It could be very much that energy. But you've got this Seven of Cups coming in to say, take a step back and look at your life at a different perspective. Look at your life not as overwhelming, but rather, you know, let's, whoopsie, having flying. Let's just rearrange everything. Look at your life on a different level of relaxing, especially because this card, the Moon card, keeps you in that fear of wanting to know where's everybody in my life. I'm so worried that when my loved ones leave the home, are they going to come back safely? So this is what I got here with that angel card. There are tools out there. When you wake up in the morning, put that light around yourself, put light around your loved ones. Believe 100% that they are protected. So this goddess is saying, please know that they are protected. I'm actually going to read in the guidebook. There must be more guidance here from her. There must be more guidance from her. Let's see. She's saying, you're on a sacred mission to spread love and light in life. But this won't come if you are always in worry and tension in your life. So this goddess is asking you to take in the belief that angels are watching over you and your family, and that you are safe, and that when you activate prayers to heaven, you are opening that channel, you're opening that life force up, so that you can ease your mind and concentrate more on what your mission is in life. And that is what this abundant energy is coming in with this 888 portal, is to bring you the manifestations that you believe 100% that you can do it. You can do it. So that is what that is about. And then your bottom of the deck here is, it's a perfect time for you to start new projects and to give birth to new conditions. So once you get into that zone of, you know what, I'm living in this fear zone all the time. I'm living below the line of I'm not on the edge. I'm actually not even exploring or living excitingly. I'm living in this place of fear all the time, and that is not living. That is not aligning with what you've come here to do. You've come here to live a life. So gosh, your spirit has brought in such a beautiful message for you, such a hopeful message. Oh, I'm jumping to the wrong card here. I wanted to give you draw a card from the Healing Mantra deck, to give you a mantra that you can say to yourself in the morning when you wake up, so you don't live in this fear. Whoopsie. I'm going to take those two. Let's see what they say for you. Growing beyond guilt. So this is also very much a guilt card. It couldn't have happened any other way. Oh wow. Okay, let's go into that. And processing grief. Oh wow. My losses prove how deeply I loved. So if you're in this pile, you have definitely had some kind of a heartbreaking, grieving process that you're dealing with now. And Spirit is saying to you, it couldn't have happened any other way. Not that a death is specifically for, it couldn't have happened any other way. What it's saying is that we are here to grow. We are here to experience and processing grief. My losses prove how deeply I loved. When you are grieving and you're in this broken place, it means that you actually put yourself out there and you did love a certain way, or if it's a relationship, or if it's losing a loved one to death, or in any kind of grief that you have experienced. This is saying that process it, because it means that you're human, you loved, you've come here to experience the sadness, the joy, the love that gets given to you. And guilt is one of those things. I'm not saying don't be guilty, but what I'm saying is make sure that you don't stay there. You don't stay down there in this grief, that you can move past it, that you can find a way to move past it. And you know, if this has come to you and this is what you're battling with, the universe is saying to you today, Spirit is saying to you today, that this is what you need to be doing. Right, let's get your last card. It is Finding Inner Peace. Let's get your last card out. My thoughts are powerful. So now this is exactly what I've been saying to you all along, is that as I'm aware of the power of my thoughts, I'm aware to create my dream life. So allow yourself time to be in this space, but as I said, don't stay there. So we are definitely getting the best advice for you here. Your thoughts are powerful, and that is what your whole reading is about here, is this energy that you're putting back into life. I love that. So it's helping you. This card here, the last energy of this card is to say, you know what, the fear that I'm living in, or the grief or the pain that I'm living in, are so powerful that it can take me up or down. So I'll leave that for you just to contemplate and think about that. You have the tools, you have everything around you to bring it out of you and to live. This is your life, live it. Sending so much love out to you. Hello, pal number 2. Right, your cards are very, very different to reading 1. You've got the Star Charm, you've got Unlocking the Key, you've got the Rune of Openings, and that oh, it's so awesome. This is and change makers make waves. So you are going to be using this abundant energy for the 888 from the 888 portal to your advantage. It's going to be a absolutely finding the light at the end of the tunnel kind of energy. The Rune of Openings is about you are free now to go ahead and look for illuminations that come up in your life that are those aha moments where you have growth coming in. So you've obviously been feeling this at the moment. You've been feeling this a lot, and you're not quite sure how to use the tools to get going. So when the ideas come, or when you have this sort of aha moment, think back to your reading today and take it all in as that you need to make sure that you channel that burning energy inside of you to the needs that are right for your growth. And that's exactly what this whole 888 energy is. It's a realigning yourself to where your life should be going, not to the direction that maybe you've been wasting time on. It's no wasting time energy you're reading here. It's a very quick take in the cycle that's coming to you, recognize where you need to center yourself, and then get going into that. So I'm going to be using my Tarot of Oneness. They are beautiful cards. They're very much at the perspective of your point of view, the cards. Everything is at that perspective, so the person looking down on the cards. This is the deck I'm using, Tarot of Oneness. Beautiful, beautiful deck. So let's ask Spirit. They've given you the card already of being a change maker, making waves. What is it? What energy and what advice have they got for you on what tools can you use to get forward into this, to look for that light at the end of the tunnel? Because there's definitely something coming up for you that is giving you the freedom to move into this. So simply put, you're coming out of the dark into the light. So what tools can Spirit give you to help you forward into this? What has been happening for you if you have got this epiphany coming through? Let's take those and those. Ooh, look at your bottom of the deck. So Action of Cups is the Knight of Cups, and Cups is always about your emotions. And there again, look at this. You've got the tunnel there, the tunnel there. You are definitely going towards something very interesting in your life. There's the lock opening for you, and it's going to bring a lot of joy and a lot of happiness for you. Let's have a look to see what you've got. So you've got the Moon. Okay, let's just put them all out. You've got the Lovers. Now, for me, my deal with this deck, there's two Lovers cards. One is the male Lovers and one is the female Lovers. If the Lovers comes out in the female, it means that it's that internal choice that you need to make for yourself that changes things for you. Not specifically about a partner. This is more an internal revelation that happens for yourself. And you've got the Inspiration of Pentacles, which is the Page. You've got the Embodiment of Swords, which is the King. You've got the Nine of Cups, and you've got another action of another Knight. So you've got a lot of court cards here, and court cards usually mean a lot of people in your life, a lot of things happening, and especially with two Knights, you've got action happening in your life. So there's a lot of people in your life that could be influencing you, or this could be your own energy. So let's go into the cards and actually have a look. So with the message you got through, the change maker makes waves, I think this is you. This is definitely you, especially because you've got the Moon card here. So something has been holding you back. Something's been saying to you, you know what, I'm a bit afraid of the path because everything looks a bit scary in the dark. And if you look very closely in this card, you've got a wolf there, you've got a lobster there, and you've got another dog there. So what the Moon card usually means in tarot is that when the path is not illuminated, when you can't see the light at the end of the tunnel, you don't feel confident enough to go for it. It feels a little bit scary for you. So with the owl here saying, use your intuition, use that inner light to find out what it is that you need to be braver about. It's even got a little spider there. A lot of us are scared of spiders. I know I am. But when you look at this card, it's asking you to go beyond the spooky, go beyond and trust yourself. And now we've got this new moon here. It could be a full moon, it could be a new moon. And we had a new moon on the weekend. And with the new moon comes that same energy of what do you need to realign with? What do you need to manifest? What are you writing out for yourself? What do you need to journal and bring out into your life for real? Especially look at these two here. They are going straight forward ahead, and your cards are very much energy and movement. as I said to you before, it's a fast energy, this, especially with these 2 knights here. So the 9 of Cups also gives you this energy of everything that you've achieved in life is now happened. It's the emotional fulfillment that you can, whatever you are thinking about doing, this will definitely give you an emotional fulfillment. It's a very different reading to pile 1, and I'm so excited for you because this is such exciting energy. Now there might be a little bit of learning that you have to do along the way, but you are planting the seeds, because the inspiration of Pentacles is all pages are about learning. It's about that naive energy that you're not quite 100% sure of where you're going, but you've got the embodiment of Swords, which is the King of Swords, saying to you, I am wise enough, there's an owl, I am wise enough to have that factual knowledge of what I'm doing. There's no emotions involved here. The King is about, I am going in that direction and I'll damn well get there. So this is the attitude you have to take, especially with your 2 knights. Oh, you've got the star at the bottom. Oh gosh, okay, that needed to come out as well. The star energy is about finding everything inside of you that you could wish for. It's that hope. It's that when you wake up in the morning and you have one little doubt, that star energy comes in with, you can do this. There's nothing you can't do. So when you have doubts with this moon and you feel a little bit deceived by your own inner self-worth, please know that Spirit is giving you this message of go for it. Absolutely go for it. Whatever you wanting in your mind, whatever you planning, whatever you've put in your passions, go for it. It's going to make you emotionally happy. The action of Cups, the Knight, and the action of Wands, the Knight, are both very much moving forward energy and taking in the emotional side of it and the passion side of it. There are negative warnings with these Knights, because sometimes you go, like you can do things without thinking and being a little bit impulsive. But because you've got the King of Swords here, I would say that that'll pull you back. So you've obviously got 2 sides to you that can be a little bit impulsive, but with the Star card here, in the bottom of the deck, usually is your shadow energy. You know deep down inside that you can do this. So go for it, because the Star is that healing, building you up and believing from what is on the other side can sort you out of the other side of your fear I'm talking about, which is that card there. So take this energy of abundance that you are now pulling in with whatever you need to be doing going forward. And with this action of Cups as well, I would say that love every minute of it. Have that naive curiosity and absolute joy in your heart that what you're going for is going to be everything that you wished for. How amazing. That is an amazing, amazing read. Oh, okay. The next card I wanted to pull is a Goddess card. Let's have a look and see what the Goddesses have to say to you. And if you are male in this, if you're male watching this, and you see this as me directing towards a female energy, there's no gender in any of these cards. Even the Knights, it's not gender specific, even the King. So it is the energy of the card. The energy of the card is a male perspective of being in control of his thoughts, and knowing that this is what you want to transform, this is what you want to do in life. And the same with the Knights. It's that go-getting energy, emotionally and passionately. So let's have a look here. Let's have a look. This could also be a relationship reading. I'm going to say that if you have come to this pile 2 because of a relationship, it's full go ahead, and don't have doubts, because it's going to bring in everything that you wished for, especially with the Knight of Cups here. So, and these are the lovers there as well. So if you've come here for a love reading, and let's go for it. So let's have a look at the Goddess energy. It is to do with your work. It's definitely a go for it type of message for you. So let's have a look and see which Goddess comes in. Oh, I'm using this one, the Goddess Guidance Oracle cards. So let's have a look to see what Goddess wants to give you a message today on top of your nothing coming up there. Let's have a look to see what's showing itself. That one? Yeah. Ooh. Okay. So with this here, it's coming in with this this moon card. If you're not quite sure, take some quiet time alone to rest and meditate and contemplate. So if there's this little doubt in your mind, you've been given the go-ahead here, please use the time to connect to the other side, to connect to your helpers, to connect with however you connect, meditating, walking in nature, to find your hope, to find the way that you want to go forward. Because it's very easy for me to say, oh, you know, it's going to be fun, but you've got to believe it. So I think in that quiet time, you will believe it. You will get that sort of making waves type of epiphany. But if you need to have some kind of more research into it, you've got the page of Pentacles here saying, plant your seeds in the way that you want to go forward, because you are definitely on a win-win with whatever you need to be doing. So I've got some mantra cards here, healing mantras as well. I wanted to bring in for you to show you, or to give you a bit of guidance further. Let's have a look to see what healing mantra you've got. And this, in your quiet time, you can use your healing mantra to, I'm going to I'll take the top one there because it definitely jumped out for you. So it says, balancing the brain. And that's in your quiet time. If you feel like your brain's all over the place with this moon card, you're feeling like you've got deceptive thoughts, balance your brain. I can be and do all at once. So if you've got a lot of things happening, which is this energy, your whole reading is a very fast energy, make sure that you take time in the quiet time to have that balance, and you say to yourself, I can be and do all at once. So you can have that star quality coming in. Oh, that is so nice for you. Then I'm going to end off with a inner peace card to let us see what your inner peace oracle has to end off with. Oh, I have choices. I don't have to be stuck in something that no longer fits. I have choices always. I love that to end off with. Exactly, you have choices always. But it seems like whatever choice you do make, whatever choice you want to make, you've got the light at the end of the tunnel coming in for you. Isn't that amazing? Oh, I love that for you. Thank you for being here, and we'll see you soon. Take care.